Yeah, welcome to Sludge Worlds, ladies. My name is Alex, and we have another Warhammer miniature on our table. It's from the 40k system. Death God TYPHUS, Herald of the Black God. I don't know if it's pronounced correctly, but I don't give a fuck. And as you know, talk is cheap, so let's get into it.
Fucking goblins. Creeping shadows, plague on black wings, whispers in decay, the havoc he brings. Bones turn to dust, in his grip they fall. Chaos gods touch the end of all. Rats in the walls, festering with blight. Despair in your dreams, consuming the light. Destruction in his wake, despair feeds his flame. Breath means nothing in this deadly game. Bow down to the Lord of Decay. Death's sweet kiss will take your breath away. Disease and despair, his weapons of choice. In his silence, hear his ghostly voice. Rising from the ashes, rebirth in pain. Skulls in his crown, the wretched slain. Demons in his eyes, in shadows they dance. Fall into his madness, you've got no chance. Wails in the night, the sound of doom. Clawing at madness, whispers in the gloom. Decay's sweet song lures you to his throne. In the chaos, you're never alone. Flesh rots away in the curse of his name. Despair's false hope and eternal shame. Dying embers of life in hollow breath. His kingdom thrives in the heart of death. Rebirth in pain, skulls in his crown, the wretched slain. Demons in his eyes, in shadows they dance. Fall into his madness, you've got no chance. Raising from the ashes, rebirth in pain. Skulls in his crown, the wretched slain. Demons in his eyes, in shadows they dance. Fall into his madness, you've got no chance. Rising from the ashes, rebirth in pain. Skulls in his crown, the wretched slain. Demons in his eyes, in shadows they dance. Fall into his madness, you've got no chance. Rising from the ashes, rebirth in pain. Wails in the night, the sound of doom, clawing at madness, whispers in the gloom. Decay's sweet song lures you to his throne. In the chaos, you're never alone. TYPHUS in shadows, creeping death toll. Herald of the plague god taking his stroll. Eyes black pits, void devouring souls. Whispers decay, hear the bells now roll. Scurry neath his cloak, spreading the blight. His breath's a poison, turns day into night. Twisting the flesh, making strong men fight. Pit of despair deepens, no end in sight. Plague Lord marches, streets akin to hell. Bodies line the gutters, under his spell. Sickened air swirls, chiming lethal bell. TYPHUS rides forth, all warriors fell. In the wind, disease in the blood. City's veins burst, drowning in the flood. Villain in the mist, bathed in grimy mud. Victim screams silence, turned into crud. Death's vice, visage fear etched in stone. Masked face, covered voice, chill to the bone. Horn sound doom, kingdoms overthrown. Virus king sits on a crimson throne.
Yeah, and if you like my stuff, it would be really cool if you hit the subscribe button down below to stay up to date. Thanks for your support, fellas, and now let's move on.
In shadows dwell, armored shell, black as mine tail. Decay prevail, hearts cold grail, flesh so frail. Grime crust, trust lost, vile, rust on steel. Morbid feel, reality kneel, soul deal. Armored and rotten from the depths I've risen. Terror unfurled, neath the darkened prison. Seeing use titan ancient fears fruition. Beyond the horror, my deadly ambition. Eyes void, demon employed, night destroyed. Blood boils, cursed soils, dark ploy. Bones clatter, soul shatter, rotten matter, evil laughter. No hereafter, death master. Armored and rotten from the depths I've risen. Terror unfurled neath the darkened prison. Sin used titan ancient fears fruition. Behold the horror, my deadly ambition. Grace disturbed, fear reserved, twisted nerve, dark curve, life swerve, rotten verve, broken spirit, dark mirrored, dread inherit, decay inherit, curse or merit, night inherit. Armored and rotten from the depths I've risen. Terror unfurled neath the darkened prison. Sin used titan ancient fears fruition. Behold the horror, my deadly ambition. Grace disturbed, fear reserved, twisted nerve, dark curve, life swerved, rotten verve, broken spirit, dark merit, dread inherit, decay inherit, curse or merit, night inherit. Russian hand grips my channel top, the silly banter. Microscopic strokes, detail finer than a panther. Warrior stand strong, coat of chrome like a shiny ghost. Meet me on these rhymes, battlefield they love most. Tiny masterpiece, colors got a mind of their own. Heroes of the tabletop, in a world unknown. Fast hands, bright shades, give them life, give them soul. Miniature warriors with a heart that's bold. Sculptors of the small, guardians of the arcane. Chaos in their eyes, no need for disdain. Primal faces, beauty under magnified glass. Tiny titans paint the future sleek and fast. Tiny masterpiece, colors got a mind of their own. Heroes of the tabletop, in a world unknown. Fast hands, bright shades, give them life, give them soul. Miniature warriors with a heart that's bold. Of the small, guardians of the arcane. Chaos in their eyes, no need for disdain. Prima facies, beauty under magnified glass. Tiny titans paint the future sleek and fast. Tiny masterpiece, colors got a mind of their own. Heroes of the tabletop, in a world unknown. Fast hands, bright shades, give them life, give them soul. Miniature warriors with a heart that's bold. Detail on wings, details on faces. Tribal marks, celestial traces. Imperfections not aligned so crisp. Mini verse come alive in every twist. Bases ground zero terrain looking real. Each blade of grass a heartfelt appeal. Blood red, deep cuts, armor plates gleam. Many battles fought inside the dream. On wings, details on faces. Tribal marks, celestial traces. Imperfections not aligned so crisp. Mini verse come alive in every twist. 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 Bases ground zero terrain looking real. Each blade of grass a heartfelt appeal. Blood red, deep cuts, armor plates gleam. Many battles fought inside the dream. abyss, fear in the mist, cloaked in shadows, clenched iron fist, guarding gates of death, keeper of despair, whispers haunt air, demons in the lair, blood-soaked blade, path that I tread, sunset in flames, everything bled, eyes burn crimson, soul on the edge, chaos in my head, darkness my pledge. Death guard, hero, rise from the pit, embrace the void, every star a split, underworld defender, shadows they bow, immortal specter, feel the power now. In the crypt, echoes of decay, nightmares feed in the catacombs I stay, bones of the fallen build my throne, cursed whispers make my own, eyes of a serpent, fangs of the abyss, hands that hold doom, vengeance I kiss, rituals of doom sacred and dark, in the heart of void I leave my mark. Death guard, hero, rise from the pit, embrace the void, every star a split, underworld defender, shadows they bow, immortal specter, feel the power now. Black clouds gather omen in the skies, Death Rider come and hear the children's cries, rats in the alley, sickness in the breeze, pale horse rising cities brought to knees, grim specter walking shadows in the shroud, pestilence and plague screams echo loud, blood moon rising ominous and dark, in the grip of terror fear leaves its mark. Bile green rivers run with death, breathing in the toxins, steal your final breath. No escape, no cure in the kingdom of decay. Ghost towns burn and hope turns to gray. Grim specter walking shadows in the shroud, pestilence and plague screams echo loud, blood moon rising ominous and dark, in the grip of terror fear leaves its mark. without reprieve. Veins burning black, none to believe. Silent prayers, broken whispers in the wind. Reaper's cold touch, punishment for sin. Tombs rise from ashes, night eternal gloom. Desolation speaks, whisper of doom. Flesh crawls and rots, bow before the fates. Life turned a nightmare, gripped in plague's chains. Shadows in the shroud, pestilence and plague screams echo loud. Blood moon rising, ominous and dark. In the grip of terror, fear leaves its mark. Scream specter, walking shadows in the shroud. Pestilence and plague screams echo loud. Blood moon rising, ominous and dark. In the grip of terror, fear leaves its mark. Grim specter walking shadows in the shroud. Pestilence and plague screams echo loud. Blood moon rising ominous and dark. In the grip of terror, fear leaves its mark. Leaves its mark. Souls abandoned, cursed without reprieve. Veins burning black, none to believe. Silent prayers, broken whispers in the wind. Reaper's cold touch, punishment for sin. Tombs rise from ashes, night eternal gloom. Desolation speaks, whisper of doom. Flesh crawls and rots, bow before the fangs. Life turned a nightmare, gripped in plague's chains.